So I just wanted to share some of the crazy shadows on some of the characters' faces in the new Ultimate Spider-Man run. Uh, I think they're great, and I just want to share them and appreciate them with you guys. This first one they've been looking at is one of the best ones, and it's an issue one. I don't know if you need the context for this. It's just, what is Peter thinking? What's he going through? It's great. Skip a few issues. The next few ones are issue 4. We kind of start off with these first three, and they kind of are escalations of each other. The first one, second one, third one, it's just escalation, 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 and they're all on the same page here, and you can kind of follow the whole the whole sequence Peter goes through. This next one is just like 3 panels here of Harry talking to Peter. You can see the juxtaposition of Harry to normal Peter to Harry. Just the shadows get more intense. It's great. Then we have Peter in a similar kind of like just close up shadow. Then we've got back to Harry. And now, oh my gosh, this is my favorite one. We got Peter just he does not want to face whatever this is. He does not want to face the catchphrase. He doesn't want to do this, but he has to, and he knows that that's what this face is. Okay, so these next couple are from issue 5. This is just Harry with the Kingpin calling card, and then this is Harry at Kingpin's penthouse, whatever. So these next few ones are full pages, and I want to do this because just to kind of show you the pacing, I guess, of just how these shadows fit in in the story. So we got the first 2 establishing shots, kind of, and it's like the second and third kind of some dialogue, and then immediately we got Harry, Vine Boom, and then Peter, Mad Shadows, and then there's like this weird air, after Peter jabs back. We go up to just Harry looking a little goofy. He's just normal, 2 talking, boom, Harry Shadow. Then back to Peter, he's totally fine, boom, Harry Shadow. And then the 2 back, mostly, Harry still got Shadow, but it's not that much. But we go back to boom, even more Harry Shadow. After that, we just have the largest Harry Shadow ever, just taking up a fifth of the whole page. Then we go back to normal Peter, and then Harry Shadow. And then, the rest of it is just mostly them talking. We got a little Peter Shadow here, but it's very kind of off on the side. Okay, so these next 2 are from issue 9. This is just Doc Ock with, this is just this is a classic, has to happen. It's not a Spider-Man classic, but it's just why would you not do this with Doc Ock? This is great. Whole face in shadow except for his little goggles. That's great. And then we've got Spider-Man, not fully in shadow, not insanely dramatic, but pretty dramatic, he's got the perfect lighting on him to be, intense. This is good. Okay, so then these last ones are from issue 10, which is the latest release when I'm making this. Here we've got Ben with just, half his face just covered in shadow. And then the next one is just J. Jonah Jameson, also mostly in shadow. Okay, now I'm just going to go back throughout these issues. There's some miscellaneous ones that I couldn't fit well into the chronological order, but I still want to include. This first one is kind of a first in a series of what I call glasses reflection shadows, which just a mouthful, but you'll get the idea. So here we've got I think it's Harry's lawyer or something like that. And he's half in shadow, and we see Harry's reflection in his glasses. It's just it's over. You're almost overdoing it. It's not overdoing it. This is not bad. I think it's really funny how dramatic it is. This is issue 10. We've got Kingpin's little assistant, Wesley. Ben is just right there, and you kind of almost see J. Jonah Jameson in the other glasses and the other reflection. But this one's particularly nice because not all of Wesley's face is covered in shadow, but just the contours, and it's really, I don't know, there's something else about this. And then we see the reflections here. Okay, so this last little miscellaneous category, I don't know what to call it. I'm just gonna call it body and shadow. This is in issue 1, like almost at the very end. We've got Peter on the balcony, or like this reef access area, about to make like the biggest decision of his life that was taken away from him. So this is issue 9. I'm just gonna give context for this panel. Just giving the page that it's on. There's like a little fight before with Black Cat, Green Goblin, and Spider-Man. Green Goblin's like kind of stunned, but he wakes back up, gives him a little goblin blast, and he like flies off the side of the building. And they look down, and they presume Black Cat's dead, and they they have a little kerfuffle about it. Because Spider-Man doesn't kill. He doesn't like to kill people. But Green Goblin's like, you're gonna die, Peter. But these are both characters that are showing two different emotions and two different like reactions to this happening. But they both have shadow, because this is like kind of it's a somewhat big moment in like at least the two's relationship at minimum, and like it's just like a thing about their morals. Then the last one I want to show as the end of the video is back in issue 3, just starting the stakeout. It's showing like the quote unquote detective part of Spider-Man. He's not the detective, but you kind of get sort of Batman vibes a little bit from this, just because of the shadow on the face and kind of obscuring everything, just showing the eyes. I just kind of imagine this is like kind of like the business face, I guess. That's all the shadows though. Go read the comics. Unrelated, but go listen to Tracy Breaks My Twee Monsters album. Go blast that. It's a banger. See ya.